What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Friday. It's effing beautiful out there. The weekend is here. Excitement in the air. Let's effing go. But it's also Fan Friday later tonight, so I hope to see your asses there, whether you're watching it live or later. Love all the questions you guys have been bringing throughout this offseason. Clearly, a lot of excitement for this Philadelphia Eagles team. You know how I feel about this team. Going to continue developing, getting better. And I think that we're going to not only be back in that game, but I think we're taking the trophy home this time. So you know how confident I am, how positive I've been about the Philadelphia Eagles. And you've seen it. The media and fans have finally jumped aboard. And, that started last year once the Eagles started winning. So love to see it. But it has been much nicer this offseason, not having to hear about how Hurts can't develop, fire Howie and Sirianni. All that stuff has finally had to persist because, well, they were in the Super Bowl. So who goes to show how little those people know. But you see now, with all the positivity surrounding the Eagles, the media, well, they just can't have that. So therefore, when you see the sun shining down, the Lord is speaking to us right here. You know that this is just more negativity for them to try to throw at the Philadelphia Eagles and their fans. So let's talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. A little story came out this morning, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, God. Now, reached out to a source, talked a little bit with him to just get a feel of what's going on here. So we could discuss this shortly here. Again, I'll be back later tonight. We'll be talking about the OTAs, all that great stuff. But I just want to jump in front of this one here. As always, moving in front of that moving train. So you can see Eagles reportedly had a deal basically done to acquire Russell Wilson from the Seahawks before last season. However, Russell Wilson nixed the deal per Greg and Mike, random dudes off the streets that apparently are Seahawks fans or something. Cool. The one, I guess, writes or SI, but we all know a lot of people can get those jobs. So I wouldn't take all of that, You never know with that kind of stuff. So I reached out to my source that actually works with the Eagles every single day. So wanted to know how much stock can we actually put into this BS? What is actually the case here? So we talked about this while you remember 90% of the fan base trade for Russell Wilson, get Deshaun Watson. You remember the chaos. And you remember when I brought on Jalen Hurts trainer, we talked about how Hurts loved it. Told him, keep the TV on. I want to hear it. He used that. I love it. Love every second of it. But the question is, did the Eagles really try to make this trade? Was it going to happen? And Russell Wilson is the one who said no. Well, when I reached out, I was told that, and I said, look, I was under the impression that, once Jeffrey Lurie in 2021 said about, hey, I love this kid. We're going to build around him. This, that, the other thing, that was the case. Well, I was told that was the case. Jeffrey Lurie loved Jalen Hurts when we drafted him, has loved him these last few years. So he was all about developing Jalen Hurts, building around him, and finding out, what he could become. Now, Howie Roseman, his job as general manager is to find any way to make this team better, right? So before 2021, we had no idea. You remember I was pretty much the only person out here trying to explain how Hurts would develop, and the amount of hate I got was unmatched. But you know that it was there, but you just don't know that it's going to come out, right? So for me, I could be as positive as I want, and I could have sat here, and I did for 3 years trying to get everyone on board, trying to get people to follow Hurts season, and it's here. People are here. I love it. But fact of the matter is you didn't know. So Howie Roseman, what I was told, was doing his job. And we talk about this every year. If you're not going out and asking about these top players, well, then you're just not doing your job. So Howie Roseman, yes, he was finding out what it would cost for Russell Wilson, what it would cost for someone like a Deshaun Watson. But he also took into account all of the other things. Deshaun Watson dealing with legal trouble. Russell Wilson, old as hell. And we have a guy, that essentially, Howie Roseman missed out on Russell Wilson years ago. Now you have the next, the guy that could be better than Russell Wilson, in my opinion, but you've got him right here. So you have to decide, is it going to be worth giving up all of my draft picks, all of the cap space to get a guy that's older And, so what I started asking my source was maybe, they were interested without giving up Jalen Hurts. So that's one of the things we talked about. Like maybe they told him like, look, yeah, maybe we'll make a deal with you, but you're not getting Jalen Hurts. Maybe they wanted Russell Wilson to be mentor to Jalen Hurts. So it sounds like to me just rehashing old shit to get clicks, to get likes. And well, here we are getting clicks and likes and talking about it. So, hey, job well done, I guess. But it's the all season. They're going to do this throughout the entire all season. And I will do my best. I told you this year, I'm going to jump in front of this kind of stuff. I will talk about it because I know this is what people want to click on and what they want to talk about. So I'm going to try to do my best to give you guys the content. I'm not just going to break stuff down and talk about football. I'll talk about all the other stuff too. So do not fear. If you want the hot takes, misinformation, we're going to touch on that too. I'm not just going to bring the facts anymore because we need to grow this damn thing. So look, here we are. I talked to my guy and he told me, it's just laughable. They keep bringing these things up. So Howie Roseman was doing his job. Jeffrey Lurie loved Jalen Hurts. Didn't really seem like they wanted to get rid of him. Well, that's why he's here. So what it kind of sounds like here is all of the people, and that's 98% of the media fans that were out there trashed Jalen Hurts. So they want to pretend that none of that happened. Like the Eagles were going to get rid of him. Jalen Hurts is still this terrible quarterback that can't develop. And you see it. He had one good year. Like, oh, okay. The year that you guys said he couldn't throw and MVP took his team to a Super Bowl. Like, okay, dude. Weird stuff. But look, man, Jalen Hurts is the future, and I know that upsets them, but does it make me happy? Yo, my man, appreciate you tuning in. And look, just going over, anything that is on the docket, and I'll be back later tonight doing Fan Friday, so don't fear. But if there's any kind of news like this, we're going to jump in front of it, and whenever I can get home to talk about this, we will do that. My man Drew in here, let's effing go. It's called an idiot Eagles fan for not wanting Russell Wilson. Oh, yeah, bro, Drew, you and Justin and a lot of you, I wish you would have been here last year. And obviously that's no fault of your own. I did my best to get my content out there, but my God, I burned so many bridges with people, and I have so many people that dislike me now because of the fact that all I wanted to do was help them understand football. I wanted them to understand Jalen Hurts' development. I wanted them to understand the defense, to understand cap space and all these things. Oh my God. I mean, people were irate with me that I would not say Deshaun Watson and Russell Wilson were better options than Jalen Hurts. I just didn't think so. I talked about why. The cap space, the draft picks, why I felt Howie Roseman was going to use them this year to create another contender rather than, and this was the same exact thing. You guys remember now, you guys weren't here, Drew, Justin. I made a whole breakdown of why Hassan Reddick, Kaiser White, James Bradbury, all these guys we got, talked about why they were more important. And then we went and got them. Then we drafted Jordan Davis, like I talked about, traded for one of those top tier wide receivers we talked about in A.J. Brown. So it's like, let them keep making things up. I'm going to keep hitting the nail on the head with that stuff. They can go back to the couple years ago when that was happening. And it's like, bro, I remember. And now we have to play the game where no one said a bad thing about Jalen Hurts or Sirianni or Howie. And it's like, it gets so old. It's like, no, I know you don't want to be accountable for all the shit you were talking. Trust me, I wouldn't either if I were that dumb. But it is what it is at this point. Let's brush it off, move along. He's QB1, man. Who cares? But they want to rehash stuff like this because they were so wrong. It's like, all right, dude, here we go again. But hey, man, sorry. Study some stuff sometime. I don't know what else to tell them. But he truly is the truth. He is QB1, and it has been, this is one of the most fun off seasons for me ever, dude. Just not having people on my ass about the cap, about Jalen Hurts, about everything and anything. And oh my God. But people are always looking to be negative. I had someone on that defensive video. I broke down the coverage schemes, and the one was cover 8. And I think I had it as Sky 2 invert, something like that. But it's honestly, it's just the opposite of cover 6, half quarter to the strong side. So, and someone was losing their mind about it. And it's like, bro, I try to fit all that into little, like, it's hilarious to me. Like, if you ever see anything wrong or disagree, I'm more than willing to listen to you. I'm always trying to learn 1% better every day. So I don't know what else to do, but people are always looking to be negative. And I understand that. I've got a disease that's not very popular. People love to see me struggling in life. And it's just, that's, kick a man when he's down. That's what people are all about. And to all those people who are able to steal all of my ideas and content, you see how well they're growing. But that's why I don't give up. I see how far my content takes all these people. So it's like, I ain't going anywhere, baby. They're going to have to deal with this, man. But I really appreciate you guys, and I can't do this without you. But it's been tough, and people always ask, like, why aren't your numbers up? I'm like, bro, people were unsubscribing more than they were subscribing. I mean, every day it was shit talking to me how I didn't know football. Jalen Hurts didn't have an arm, and I always ask, where are those people? Why didn't they come back to tell me, oh, wait, you know what? You actually know what you're talking about, and I don't. Now it's I'm an asshole because I told them the truth. You know what I mean? It's like, what the I don't know. You guys know how it is. And it's like, I've told you, I've been blocking people, blocking it all out. I'm not focusing on the negativity. I just want to talk football. It's like my health has been horrible. I finally just started feeling good last couple weeks ago. And it's like, people just want to pile on with that shit. And I cannot do it, man. Cause it's like, you're stepping in the ring with the wrong one, man. So it is what it is. But you guys are awesome. And Justin, I appreciate that, man. And look, and I was told nonstop. I went to war, breaking it down, trying to do everything I could to explain that this kid was my man. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, and it is, man. That's exactly what it is. And they went hard with that fake news, but that's all they can rely on. So now we're sitting here talking about this again. But the reason I talk about it is so I can squash it because I love that, man. But you know that's what they're going to do. Always, 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 always. But yo, my man, ECG in the building. Dante, haven't seen you in a minute, my man. I know it's been busy times since the draft season. Hope your team walked away with some of the pieces that you liked. You know, I was ecstatic. Got Jalen Carter. Got me some Sidney Brown. Ringo, a little questionable on that one, but I like his upside. And where we got him, I'm perfectly fine with it. You know, Steen, excited about that. So glad to see you in here, my man. Appreciate you tuning in and appreciate you signing up for that membership, my dude. You have been nothing but a great support to this channel. I cannot thank you enough. If you guys haven't been checking out ECG, like I tell you, go check it out. Everything NFL, not just Eagles stuff. Well, not Eagles stuff. He's an NFL, NCAA guy. He loves football just like me. We talk about sicko season. Well, my man Dante is definitely part of the sicko season. So appreciate you, my dude. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed your holiday. We're here. I can't believe the weekend's here already. This week just flew effing by. I've got so much to do this weekend. It makes my effing mind hurt thinking about it, but going to do my best to get all these shows and things out to you. But I'll be back later tonight. Going to have Fan Friday. I actually have to go finish up some weed whacking here, but wanted to get this show out before any of that happens. That way I can do that. I can do this, then go finish that, come back, get a little prepped up, and then we'll have Fan Friday. But, oh, my God, what a day it has been. My man William, appreciate you tuning in, dude. Man, what a week it has been. Went on vacation and grinding out some stuff. Nice. Look, I really have trouble. If we went on vacation last year, I was like, I even told everybody, I was like, I'm not going to do anything. I told my family, I was like, I'm going to just, we're here for vacation. Bro, I'd be like in the bathroom creating shit, making live videos from the beach. Like, couldn't do it. I know what you mean, man. It is, it's tough. You just can't say no when you're infatuated. You love something as much as we do. I know what you mean, man. And it's, look, they get it. They totally get it. Nobody was mad about it. They're like, no, dude, it's perfectly fine. It's just, I told them, look, I'm taking a week off here because I make shows every effing day, sometimes multiple videos. So you know how it goes, dude. But luckily, we've got strong supporting casts. So that's what it's all about. Always holding the best back. Toughest soldiers get the toughest tests. That's what I'm talking about, Justin. Built to be a champion, my man. Going through the grind, and that's what it is all about. Sicko season indeed. Let's go. And you know that weed whacking, it is my favorite thing to do. Yeah, and look, dude, I don't know why. My girl is so supportive of me. I don't know why I was lucky enough to get her, but a big shout out to Chelsea and Dominic, and of course Herschel too, the little turd dog here. But they are more than awesome when it comes to trying to help. Now Herschel's the complete opposite. He tries to make things harder, but they are more than a help when it comes to making sure the dog is not flipping out during the videos, making sure we're going from somewhere to here so I can make a video, doing this, that. I've been blessed. Now, you guys that know my story, they were there for me when I was almost dead. So, I mean, it's bigger than that. But they know what I'm building here, and they know what the goal is, and they're part of that, man. So it was hilarious, though. But if you guys caught any of those things from last year, I forget what it was. Something major happened. I was like, I got it. And she's like, just make it. So I'm standing on the beach there. That was too much, man. I loved it. I loved it. I love it. But I know you have a great wife as well. And man, it was, I think the only good thing I had going for me last year is we took my kid's cousin with. So he had like another kid, and my girl's like trying to essentially watch them. So I'd be like, let me just get a graphic in here real fast. I was Slick Rick. Just get me an eye patch, man. I was all about it. But shout out to the real MVPs, all the beautiful wives out there. A shout out to Drew, your wonderful wife, and your third child, I believe you said it was. Big congrats to you and the family, man. So they are the real MVPs, and we just got to give a big thanks and, for allowing them to give us this time. And, when I say stuff like that, people are like, oh, allowing, like you're told what to do. It's like, nah, man, that's out of respect for how much she does and how much she goes out of her way to ensure that this stuff goes down. So it's about respecting each other, and it's not about really allowing. It's just, you know what I'm talking about. For any of you in a good relationship, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And look, I live here. this effing futon back here, dude, I'll be passing out, creating graphics. I mean, I'm a sicko, bro, and I love it, man. But she'll come in, she'll be passed out next to me. I'll wake up like couldn't have asked for a better woman. And being there through those hard times, that proved to me she was definitely the one. But I mean, going through these years and watching what I go through, and now she opened up her own business. She's an esthetician, and now she's got a shop opening down the road from her, and they're just stealing all of her work. And she's like, I kind of see what you mean. I'm like, oh yeah, one person, that's got to be tough. For years, just hundreds. But hey, if I can help change the game in any way, that's what it's really all about. So I'll get where I'm going in due time. But I appreciate you, dude, and I appreciate Dante. I appreciate Justin, all of you. You guys, I can't do this without you. And your support, your kind words, just shooting the shit. That's what it's all about for me, man. I love it, dude. So can't do this without you one last time. But I will be back later tonight, guys. I do have to get going because I'm going to pick her up after I weed back here. So, so much fun. But you guys know me. I've become the lawnmower man because now I get to do this yard and her yard. And it's just been so much fun for me adding that extra few hours in there into my weekend. It used to be time for me to pretty much make these shows. It's like, that's okay. The weekend, I have time to get things mapped out and kind of taken away from that. So we just got to keep building, keep getting stronger. And once I get a new damn computer, things will get a lot easier. So let's keep going, baby. Liz, damn, I'm just about to head out here, but hope to see you later tonight for Fan Friday. Oh my God, I don't even think I made the post. Just in case you guys did have any questions this week, I'll throw one up real fast. But Fan Friday tonight, looking like it's going to be around 7:30, 8 o'clock. So I hope to see you then. Hope you're all having a great week so far. It's the weekend. So let's get excited, baby. I'm going to be breaking some stuff down this weekend, but tonight it's Fan Friday. So bring all your questions, all your comments, whatever's on your mind, whatever you want to talk about. We will break it all down, take all your questions, all that stuff. But until then, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. A big shout out again to my man Dante over at East Coast Gridiron. Appreciate you signing up for that membership, my dude. Cannot thank you all enough for your support. If you got anything from this, do me a favor, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to the channel. Always looking for more people to talk some birds. But I'll talk to you guys later tonight. Enjoy that beautiful weather out there. Stay safe. And as always, say it with me now. Go Birds!